Erika Kirk ended up announcing that her and Candace Owens were going to have a private meeting on the 15th. So instead of them doing the live stream through Turning Point USA, she decided to fly to Candace Owens directly and have a meeting directly with her, right? And it was going to be a private meeting. I kind of think that was a bunch of BS, because it's like, why would you allow for this woman to try to publicly embarrass you on all these news stations? And then when it backfired on her, she conveniently said, well, let's just have a private meeting, because she knew that it was probably going to be the worst move to allow for her guys to go in to this live stream, not being willing to bring Candace Owens in on the conversation. They were just going to get pulverized, right, by the audience for not making any concessions for Candace being a part of that conversation. So with that being said, it's just like, you now let Erika kind of control the narrative by saying, oh, well, let's cancel the live stream and I'm just going to fly to you in person. That is such a mafia move, because like, you know that, and maybe someone is in her ear. It could be her mom, especially now knowing the ties that her mom has to doing stuff like this and being associated with people who do this type of stuff. It's like, I'm sure at this point her mom was like, you need to wrap this up. Like, stop playing around, shut this girl up. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So she then says, okay, we're going to have a private meeting. She makes this tweet pretty much saying that, oh, all gossip and tweets and everything regarding this investigation regarding Charlie is going to be put on hold until after our private meeting. And, you know, we figure something out. Okay. Then Candace then follows up saying she's looking forward to having a meeting, blah, 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 blah. So now what it seems like is something took place and I'm not sure if I feel okay about it. But let's take
Erika Kirk met with commentator Candace Owens earlier tonight following weeks of mounting tensions between the two. Kirk announcing the meeting on X, saying she looked forward to the, quote, productive conversation. The National News Desk, Jeff Harris, joining us, and this has been building between the two. Kirk also writing in that post that the two had agreed to pause all public commentary until after the meeting. What details can you share about their conversation tonight?
So in that post on X, Erika wrote that she and Candace would be meeting at some point today for an in-person discussion. And just within the last few hours, we are getting some information on what they talked about. Erika writing around 8:30 tonight that she had a very productive conversation with Candace, who also tweeted that she and Erika spoke for over 4 hours in a conversation that, quote, should have taken place a lot earlier, adding that she will have a full rundown at some point tomorrow. Now, the meeting being arranged as tensions between the two only continue to grow deeper, following repeated unverified claims from Candace that Charlie Kirk's assassination was an inside job, theories Erika has urged Candace to stop spreading.
What do you want to say?
Well, she wasn't urging her to stop spreading anything. She didn't even say the woman's name. So who are you talking to? Say my name. She's so afraid of this woman, she can't even say her name. So it's like, if you really about business, say the woman's name. Because if it was anybody else who had balls, they'd be like, Candace, stop talking about my husband. Period. That's all she should have said.
Her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now.
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop.
While some have accused Owens of exploiting Kirk's death for views, others have defended her comments, demanding that Turning Point explain what she's claiming to have uncovered. Owens, who served as Turning Point's communications director from 2017 to 2019, has been spreading theories about Kirk's death since shortly after he was assassinated, suggesting in part that Turning Point and American supporters of Israel were involved.
Okay, so let's go back to these tweets. Erika Kirk. So she ended up posting this yesterday. Had a very productive conversation with @RealCandaceO. More to come from both of us. Looking forward to AM Fest this week. Time to get back to work. Are you serious? The way I'm palming my forehead right now. Are you serious? And anyone who has been a part of this whole little investigation, rabbit hole is what a lot of people love to call it with Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk investigation. I mean, if you seriously think that people are just going to be like, oh, I guess that's it, we're going to wipe our hands of it and move on. Erika said, oh, the conversation was productive. I can't wait for AmFest, another goddamn event that she's promoting. Time to get back to work. Are you serious? So we just supposed to forget everything, all the evidence that's leading to there being some type of real conspiracy here. So we're supposed to just say, oh, that's it. What? Okay. So then Candace Owens then texts or messages right after that. Erika and I had an extremely productive 4.5-hour meeting that I think we both feel should have taken place a lot earlier than it did. Yeah, it should have. Who was in Erika's court that made her do that meeting? Finally, okay? We agreed much more than I had anticipated. Of course, we also disagreed on various points and people as well. Most importantly, we were able to share intel and clarify intent. Okay. I will, of course, have a full rundown for you all tomorrow as I am currently exhausted. But I wanted to quickly let you guys know that absolutely nothing was held back, and the immediate result was that tensions were thawed. Girl, whatever. Don't nobody care that y'all ended up kikiing like little schoolgirls who should have been friends a long time ago. Like, clearly there was some type of tension because women who end up marrying men with female best friends, they tend to not like that, and they tend to be very jealous of the best friend. I mean, I was in a situation like that where that happened to me. I was the best friend, and my male best friend's girlfriend was extremely jealous of me. So I totally understand how that feels. So it's just like, okay, y'all could have became friends a long time ago. What does that have to do? Okay, I just want to know. I'm interested in knowing. So she's going to post something later on tonight. She's going to go live later on tonight. We shall see. And honestly, if you ask me, this is not going to turn out well for Candace, especially if she chooses to then back off and back down, because you're too deep into this shit now. It can't just be that, oh, she made some clarifications on a couple things. Oh, I was never on an Egyptian plane. No one ever said you was on an Egyptian plane. Okay. So it's just like at the end of the day, what could she have possibly said to clarify things that you were looking into and connections that you were making? That if we all have a brain, we know that a lot of those connections make sense because of past incidences that took place in America. So there is no wiping this shit clean and just moving on. Yeah, we shall see. I don't think this is going to fare well for Candace, and she better be ready for the backlash. But this is a video of her speaking about the situation.
4.5 hours later, I'm alive. I'm totally fine, and I'm sorry. I was going to do a show for you guys this evening, but I am truly exhausted. Very productive conversation. I asked every single question. I mean, from Egyptian planes to Turning Point USA Faith, and I was very surprised by some of the answers that I got, and I think they were also very surprised when I shared certain intel. This probably should have happened a very long time ago, but I wanted to let you guys know that I am alive, and I will have the full rundown for you guys tomorrow of what transpired. And yeah, I think it was definitely a very big step in the right direction. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we shall see. I don't know how this is going to turn out for you, girl. But anyways, that's the video, and that kind of sums up a lot of what has been going on over the last 3 months. That has completely caused the Republican Party to lose their minds and to start imploding on each other. Now I guess we can get back to the Epstein files. Is that what this is going to turn into? Now she can start investigating the Epstein files again? I don't know. We shall see. Honestly, I'm really just We shall see tonight. She's probably going to go live around like 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern, which I think she's Central. So it'll probably be like 7 or 8 p.m. her time, 9 p.m. everyone else's time, or 9 p.m. Eastern if you're on the East Coast. And then, of course, earlier if you're on the West Coast. Oh, I don't know, y'all, but let's have a discussion in the comments section. What are you guys' thoughts? As of right now, that is it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I'll be back.